Two of my students have done the same question in different parts of China in the last week. So I thought, let's go for that question. Let's try it out. All about robots. If you're doing the IELTS test in the next couple of weeks, months, before the end of the year in 2022, this might be helpful to you. Robots have been popping up in the Task 2 questions quite frequently over the last 8 or 9 years. And I've been helping people with those questions. But today, I thought let's have a quick look at this one, give you a basic outline, how to get 7 right now on this question. Okay, let's go for it. So, as always, find the answer that you find easiest to agree with or disagree with, not both. So here we're choosing agree, and what we're going to say is 3 sentences basically in our introduction. We're going to give the question again, paraphrased. There is a view, robots are very beneficial. Then we're going to say, in this essay, they help people, blah, blah, blah. How do they help people? 2 reasons why they help people. And you can see that in the red and the blue. And the red gives the first idea. The first idea is your first main body paragraph. It helps people with repetitive activities, things that they do again and again and again, repeating. So, and then the second idea is that they help people lift heavy things, heavy objects. Those 2 ideas are going to be our main ideas for our simple reason why we agree with the essay, why we agree with the idea. And then you can go on a little bit just to provide that last part of the question there. It talks about humans' future development. So how do these 2 things help with futures that are the future or for our development in the future? Well, how they help is they give us extra time. And that can help us maybe invent things or at least have some time off. So something like that. So we're talking about the whole question. 2 reasons why we agree and why it can help our future development. Hope that helps. Let's move on to the next main body paragraph where we're going to talk about repetitive activities. Okay, so we want to make our first point very clear, and we really want to state it as clearly as we can so it's clearly understood, which will be that robots never get tired. They don't suffer from fatigue. They actually are able to perform at the highest level continuously. So describing this point, and we can explain and go into a little detail about how, for instance, in an operation, a doctor might get tired, it might last a few hours, it might last a lot of hours, who knows? And, you can also say that if you have a robot helping you, you might have more time to invent other things, perhaps. Then we need to give an example, and the examples are always things that we need to make up, unless we are full of statistics ourselves, which is very difficult. So here we go, here's an example. Studies show that eye operations carried out by robots are 100% accurate, compared to 93% accurate when done by people. And we can give a source. We can say that this was done by a hospital in London, or we can say maybe an organisation like a medical journal or some kind of government organisation. So there you go, 3 sentences perhaps, maybe 4 if you want to explain in more detail. Excellent, so halfway through, now we're on to the main body paragraph. Number 2. And in the second one, we're going to give another reason why we agree, and that's basically because we think that robots assist humans help with lifting heavy objects. That they are capable of lifting things that are far greater than we can lift, and they don't have any problems physically, and if they do, we can fix them, which might be a lot easier than fixing us. So we can explain how, there are many jobs that people do today, for instance in factories or in construction, that involve people lifting extremely heavy objects and causing lots of injury. So you can say that, essentially this will prevent people from many injuries. Perhaps we could go in that direction, focus on one thing, so maybe preventing injuries, or just maybe helping them be less tired so they actually have more time to live a productive life. Then we can go on to talk about how perhaps they have more time for social activities, maybe they can spend more time with their family, that kind of thing. So that basically is answering the second part of the question about the development of human activities in the future. Then we go on to our third or fourth sentence in this paragraph, talking about, again, making up an idea where we're estimating that about 31% of people will face a problem lifting things in their lifetime. So this is really important, and you can say, you know, this will be a problem we won't have to worry about if we have the wonderful assistance of robots. So finally, conclusion time. Much like the introduction, you're giving the question again, how it's improving the quality of life to have robots in our life and into the future, and giving statements like this or starting sentences like this, as has been shown or as we have seen. Again, just to provide a little bit of past perfect, because we won't have written that probably in our essay. It doesn't have to be written, it's just something helpful to add a little variety for our grammar. Anyway, and of course you must state that you agree one more time and give those 2 reasons one more time. So the 3rd time you're going to give these reasons, right? 3 times for both reasons. Operate at the highest level and do not get sleepy. Yes, that's what robots do. And robots can assist lifting objects that cause problems for people, so we can work longer without getting more tired, or work longer or have more time to be more productive. I hope that's helped you with this robot question, and thanks for watching. Excellent, great, we got there. Those 4 paragraphs all presented around 3 or 4 sentences for each, so it shouldn't take you too long. You should be able to do a plan before you write in your actual test. If you're taking your test soon, I wish you a lot of luck with it. If you need help, if you need a little bit of assistance maybe with your speaking or with your writing, I'm happy to help and I'm always available. So contact me if you've got something to say about this little lesson that we've done today. Please write below. Happy to always help. If you've got any other questions about other aspects of IELTS or English, I can always try. And I look forward to seeing you. Thanks very much, and see you again next time.